Hey y'all, it's your girl Laura, and this is another episode of Too Raw, the Empower Women with some real ass words. Today's topic is about suicide, something that we just never truly discuss. We're always afraid. We know somebody's going through it. We tend to just push those topics away. So I'm just gonna let people roll in a bit so we can really get too raw. Yes. While you guys are chiming in, go ahead and please like it, share it. Even if it's just not a topic for you, maybe you could share this and this could really impact someone else's life. Maybe it's something that you haven't experienced, but you know somebody who's experienced. So again, the topic of today is suicide, guys. Have you or someone that you know, whether it's family, friends, or just looking on TV, have been impacted by suicide? If that is something that has been relatable to you, please share, and drop them hearts, because this is a true topic that has really impacted me individually and my family as a whole. So I'll get right in, guys. So what is suicide? Suicide is something in the mind where you tell yourself over and over that you have no one, right? Or maybe you're in a situation where you have nothing. So you feel that there is no need or no purpose for your life. Or you're in an abusive relationship and you feel that there's the only way to get out. Or you just feel alone. You may have a lot of family around you, but there's something that you're going through personally that you can't tell them about. So it creates these negative thoughts. So right there, guys, I want you to know that suicide leads by negative thoughts. Big question is, how can we avoid these things, right? We can avoid these by saying daily affirmations, having a buddy to be able to call if you're feeling down, hotlines, me, right? I will be doing one-on-one sessions. So if you feel like you're down and you just need a quick chat, you can book me for a session, y'all. Y'all know I do this motivational shit all day because I experienced this firsthand. Not only that, I will be offering daily affirmations. If that's something that sounds like you really need that, please, at the end of this, go on my page, inbox me, and let me know that you want to be a part of that weekly affirmations. I will be doing free trials. You'll get a week's worth of affirmations. Whether it's, get up in the morning, I text you at 6 a.m. I know your schedule, whatever the case may be, and I tell you, today is a positive day. I may yesterday is in the past and today is something in the future. I am an empowered woman. I do not control my day. I only control the emotions that I feel. I can steer those. I am that bitch, right? So these are several things that you can do to kind of elude those negative thoughts. And like I said, calling somebody, having that call, because a conversation can really deter your mind from so much. It's just really getting your mind off of it. So yeah, that's a couple of things here. And two, the impact rate of suicide. It's really affecting a lot of women. A lot of women, because we feel like it's so much weight on us, especially coming into 2022. Being this empowered woman is a lot. But know that you can endure all of those things. You can be able to walk in life and say, these are thoughts that are temporary and they will come and go. I'm not going to be a liar and tell you that you won't experience those thoughts. But those are the moment where God decides to test you. Are you ready to be tested? Hey, and that's just really it. So make that call. Make that call. Shoot that text. Get that daily affirmation so that you're not affected by suicide. You know, I get up every day and I look at the news and I see there is just so much shit going on. Like, it is so much stuff going on. People are committing suicide because they're not being accepted. Whether they, they're a transitioning woman or a transitioning man, they're not being accepted in the world. First of all, I'm here to tell you that stop looking for acceptance from anybody but yourself. That is the first way to get rid of those negative thoughts. Stop looking for assurance from people. And I know that we're human. The flesh is weak, so we will look for that. But I'm here to tell you to get out of that. Step away from that mental exhaustion. Because if I got up every day, y'all, and just expected compliments and boosting from everybody, man, we'll all be thinking about doing it. So stop holding on to the idea that somebody can, or that a bunch of people are going to uplift you every day. That's not reality. Let's face it. So let's start small by doing little things that we can do. Getting your hair done. Today was my self-care Saturday. So yes, it's all about suicide, but it is also the day I choose to really focus on me. I did my hair, I went to go get my hair. I got my hair color touched up. I did my makeup, and I'm talking to you guys. I'm getting too raw with y'all. That is a part of my self-care. Those are ways that I don't sloop down into depression and those suicidal thoughts occur. And understand that it's not just you. It is a chemical imbalancement. If you're not, doing stuff on a daily basis, whether it's working out, doing brain games, keeping your mind focused and in a positive element and changing your environment and surroundings, that's hard to try to get rid of those suicidal thoughts. I again tell you my personal experience. My sister, we don't want to discuss this, but I am that one that discusses, because this is too raw. This is where we speak the real shit and we rip the Band-Aid and see the underlayer of that raw ass skin. I can't stress that enough, because this is where I want you guys to be able to come and be comfortable. Whether you want to speak your shit or just listen, I'm here for all of that. I'm all of that. And it's just really important that we stick together. This is a group where we reshape, we rebuild the mindset of an everyday woman. So I can't stress this enough. Please, 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 please know that somebody is there. I want you to say this with me. If you got time, you can put like a few minutes to the side. Just say these things. Say these things to me and to yourself. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I have a purpose. I matter. Let's say those two one more time, because I don't think y'all felt that enough like I felt that. I have a purpose. I matter. What I do, it not only affects me, it affects others. I care for myself. I will give myself one day, y'all, just one day, to fully be self-centered. I had a friend tell me, she had to really smack me in the face to tell me some shit that I told her. She said, you give yourself a day and you shut the world off. Because at the end of the day, if you stay stuck in the world gonna keep going. With or without you. So it's up to you to decide to say, okay, let me stop moving. And let me see what's going on with Laura, what I need to fix. Have I checked on my body? Have I checked on my mental? These are things that you have to do to elude that. Say it. Feel it. Believe it. Believe it. And I'm here to tell y'all today, if you've had a loved one or a friend and you've been exposed and are a victim to suicide, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Don't beat yourself up. Don't do it, because I promise you, that was never the goal. That was never the goal. When my sister first passed away, I beat myself to the brim. Okay, y'all? To the brim. Because I felt that on those last given moments, I wasn't able to give her that what she needed from me. And that was just love. Sometimes people just want to hear I love you. Sometimes people just want a hug. Well, anybody that is watching, please know I love you. If you want a goddamn hug, you know I'm right here. Arms open. Shit. Virtual hug. Serious. I may not be blood, but baby, blood don't tell the story. It don't. It's about whether a person is willing to endure everything that you have and allow you to get a moment of relaxation. And that was when I was telling you guys about transferable energy. You know, sometimes people avoid those sad people because they feel like, oh, I don't want to be around them. They're always sad. Well, hello. Wake the fuck up. They're crying out for help. Help. Get them a text. Right now, if y'all got a chance, text somebody you haven't texted in a long time randomly, or the person that now that I'm telling you this that comes directly on your heart. Text them, I love you. Or hey, just checking in on you. Or just wanted to know, did your day go great? Those little things can really, really, really impact somebody. I had a girl, and I'm not going to disclose her name, but you know, I really think it's really important that people know why I chose this topic. I chose this topic not only because I lost my sister to suicide, but I was supposed to do an episode for you guys last week, but I ended up switching it out to some things that you guys can do yourself, because I'm not going to say I have to save someone, because that was never me. That was all God. God does the planning, and we just follow it, okay? But I got into a situation where I had a couple friends over, and you know, this one person, I didn't know her from a coat of paint, but when she came in, the sorrow that came from her, the sadness that poured out of her body into my home, and when she came to shake my hand, the depression that I felt from her hand to mine, the cry for help. And remember, guys, I didn't know her, but these are the things that I felt. See, God will put you in a situation where you sometimes you don't know what the hell you're doing there, or sometimes you don't know why people come to you, but there's always a reason. And I don't mean to keep throwing that out there, but it was a reason. And I really at that time didn't feel like being bothered with someone new, because I was in my comfort zone and I didn't want to have to change the way that I was. But once again, you have to learn to humble yourself in order for you to see. So she shook my hand. I felt that sorrow, and instantly I told her to come to my room. She came to my room and she just kept repeating herself. Man, if only you knew where I was as of 24 hours ago. Now, I didn't want to dig in that because I didn't want to get in her business. I didn't want her to think that I was like nosy. I didn't want none of that. So I just pushed that comment away and changed the subject. But at the same time, I got moved to say some things. So I also, brought up the topic of how I lost my husband and my sister. And y'all know this is my story. I went through this to be that testimony, right? And that's just really what it is. I can't run, I can't hide. So I started to speak on it. And as I started to speak on it, she started to cry. And as she started to cry, I felt like a light bulb had just went off in my head. And I just right then and there found the purpose of my day. I went from feeling on edge and full of sorrow to feeling relieved and on task. You got to pay attention to the body language, your body language and the people around you, because sometimes they might not say it with their mouth. They might say it with their hands or the way they move. So she started crying, and I instantly had to tell her, I don't know what you're crying for, but today is a better day than yesterday. You're alive, you're well, you're breathing, and you picked up enough strength to get up, to get out that house. So then she told me, as of 9/24 yesterday, I tried to commit suicide. And there was nothing stopping me. She also told me that she had a little one. And it whipped me with sadness too, because then I thought of my sister and how if just those same scenarios happened to her, that she would still be here. See, again, you're put into situations to see how that you can handle it. Now, that situation was never about me. It was never about me. It was about me being able to be that shoulder so she can know that even if it's just a random stranger, there is always somebody out here to push you off that edge. There is always somebody out here to encourage you that your life is more than you ever thought. There is somebody out here to remind you to look in the mirror and say that you are not the same woman that looked in the mirror a year ago. And that's just that. So I told her this, and we cried, and we got through that, and she ended up, we ended up exchanging numbers, and she actually joined, us, and I texted her some affirmations that got her through her day, and she let me in. That's the point, guys. The point of this topic is to, if you're joining this, don't join it just to see people and live through them. No, join it to get better in life. Join it because you want to get vulnerable. Join it because you're tired of being suicidal. Join it because you just want to, not even that, you just want to, you get the opportunity to be raw. You get the opportunity to be vulnerable. You get the opportunity to get those negative thoughts out your mind. So y'all, again, if y'all experience these thoughts, please, if you need some weekly affirmations, inbox me on the Empower Women, and I will give you a weekly trial and let you know how it feels just to have somebody reminding you of the importance of yourself. And then eventually you ain't gonna need me no more. I just want to give you the direction. I'm tired of seeing my brothers and my sisters on the road of despair. I'm tired of seeing my brothers and sisters not understanding that the fact that you are being is a purpose. I always tell people, if you're not dead and gone, you still have something to do. Just take time to figure it out. So recapping on what we learned today. Do your affirmations. Tell yourself how much you are it, how much you have a purpose, how much you are loved, whether it's by yourself or by your friends or family or by me. Sign up for these daily affirmations. I'm giving y'all a free trial so that you can understand the importance of this. Pair yourself up with a buddy, whether it's somebody from the 2 Raw group, whether it's somebody from the Empower Women, whether it's me, whether it's your family, give you somebody that you can text or call. Suicide is not a joke. Suicide is real and it must be discussed. And suicide is high in the black community. But see, we don't know because we cover it up. Stop covering it up. Stop running and stop hiding. Today is the day. It just takes 2 seconds to really look at something. It takes 2 seconds to tell somebody that they are beautiful. It takes 2 seconds to tell somebody that they are strong. It takes 2 seconds to just spit a lick of encouragement. And it takes 2 seconds for you to love yourself. So y'all, this was just a segment that was quick, easy. It was weighing on my chest from the experience that I had. And it's just been heavy on my heart. So since it was heavy on my heart, I felt that there was a need to get down and jiggy with it. I'm sorry for those that didn't appreciate the topic, and I do apologize. But it is people out here that need to get raw and get real. It is people out here that need to hear it. It is people out here right now on the brink of it. If you are on the brink of it and you are in that mid-thought, stop. Your life is valuable. Stop. When you're gone, you'll leave so many sad people, which means that you have people around that love you. And not only that, if you're in the moment right now, stop. Get on the road to love yourself. Don't look for assurance from somebody else. Look for it within you. You matter. You have control of yourself and the way your life is going to turn out. Don't sell yourself short. I hope this was a great segment for you guys. This was wonderful for me. Like I said, I really like talking about things like this. I'm so excited. Next week, instead of 2 weeks from now, I will be doing another video. It will be on the 5 steps of grief. And the next stage we will be on is denial. I will be having a special guest. Cause y'all know I bring my businesses on here to shout them out. It will be Enigma Mobile Bartending. They are a mobile bartending that travels city to city, state to state. They got bars, they got drinks, they got bartenders, they got service packages. They got what you need. If you want to tune in and see more, come on next week and let's get too raw. Remember, this is Too Raw, the empowered women with some real ass words. It just takes 2 seconds to like, share, and subscribe. This is where we rebuild, remold, and reshape the everyday woman. The topic of today was suicide, and you know why I chose it. I can't wait to see y'all next week. And once again, I love you. I love you, love you, love you. Bye. Y'all know y'all love me. Oh, that's the bloopers. Don't come for me, okay? Bye.